This is Out of the Ashes, the benefits of World War II. As a metaphor, can you think of something good in your life that came from something very bad? What was the bad thing and what good came out of it? I want you to draw this on your sheet. Let's make the connection. World War II was probably the worst set of atrocities in human history, but out of the ashes came some really good things. And so here's what you're going to be doing today in this lesson. You're going to draw the world before and after World War II. Using the following notes, what were the bad things and what lessons did we learn from them? So the first good thing that came out of World War II is we went from a depression to an economic boom. First reason that happened is we realized that free trade between countries was important and not taxing each other or tariffs. And the second reason we went from a depression to an economic boom was we ended the Great Depression because we had full employment and high salaries when the government injected money into the economy spending on the war. So before World War II, the Great Depression, worst economic collapse possibly in human history, people were literally starving to death and couldn't find a job. And as a result of all this government spending in America, in the 1950s, afterwards, we had full employment and high salaries. So you want to draw the before and the after. All right, number two. As a result of World War II, we went from bigotry towards a push towards civil rights. The civil rights movement starts in the 1950s and 1960s out of the ashes of what we learned in World War II. African Americans fighting for the United States really paid off. It's harder for white people to say that black people are inferior in the United States or different when they so valiantly fought for the country. And Americans started to realize that when they said the Holocaust was wrong, they also started to realize that their beliefs towards African Americans were kind of similar and also wrong. So this is the start of that. And anti-Semitism started to decline, and the country of Israel was created. So draw the before and after as a result of World War II. What good things came from the horrors of World War II? All right, number three, we went from conquering to the end of imperialism. As you probably know, imperialism is when countries own foreign lands, usually against their will. So when England and France told Germany they shouldn't invade foreign lands, they realized that they are probably going to have to give up on their empires as well. And lastly, draw the before and after. We went from isolationism to international cooperation, or the beginning of international cooperation. The United Nations was formed, and the United States joins, and this encouraged nations to talk rather than go to war. So draw the before and after for that.